What is Diversify trying to accomplish? How's it going to change the world? What's it trying to do? Give me the broad strokes here.
Well, if you buy Diversify, one, you're going to get great exposure to everything. If you buy our token, we will reflect you with another token or like Fantom or like our own token. You can compound it as you want. But you can also get access to all these partners that we are working with. We're also working on other stuff in the long term. We're going to create a treasury with Diversify, and we're going to use that treasury to invest it and make more profits. We're going to put that money to a move and make more profits. And on top of that, we also have our NFT line called FantomSquad, which is going to launch this Friday. And people are going to be able to stake those. And that way we can keep giving back. The team definitely has bigger plans in general to build some kind of ecosystem around other stuff. We had the idea of building a chain ourselves. Things evolve and things change, and we want to work with other people.
What's going on, Cowboy? In this video, we've got a new crypto project called Diversify, and we are trying to figure out, hey, is this project worth our time and money? Is the team behind it? Is the minds behind it people we could trust? And we have Tamchi, one of the core developers, in the hot seat today, and we're going to figure out, shake them down, and grill them up some grilled Tamchi and figure out, hey, is Diversify for me or not? That's for you to decide. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron, and I'm on a journey to my next Bitcoin while helping you to your next Bitcoin. I'm actually giving away a whole Bitcoin this whole year. That's my goal for this channel. Last year I accomplished it 4 months, 5 months, and now I'm trying to do that and just give it away this time around. So all you have to do to win is hit the subscribe button, like button if you're feeling generous, and comment down below something nice about Tamchi, about me. It doesn't matter. Make sure you comment your wallet address, because there's some scammers out there. We want to make sure that you are trying to win as much as possible. It's actually really good because I only get, well, now I'm getting about 100 comments. So you probably stand a good chance if you keep on commenting. Anyway, if you'd like me, I do research online for crypto projects, and I go to YouTube. And I think the best way to figure out if a project is for me is to just listen to interviews. I want to know, like, what's this person made out of? It's made out of steel. Does he know how to push through hard things? Has he thought through everything? Do they have a good project? And it's better than a community developer or some kind of website or whatever. So in this project video, we are looking at Diversify, and we have the core developer Tamchi in the hot seat right now. Tamchi, welcome to the hot seat.
Hey, thank you for having me, man.
I'm excited to talk about Diversify, but before we get to that, we want to know about you. Who are you coming into crypto? Like, what's your background, your origin story?
I used to work as a graphics artist. I did photography, like everything visual, basically. Not sure how to say this in English. I'm from Belgium, so it's not my native language. But I used to work in everything visual. I did motion graphics, 3D. Photography is where I started with like just general graphics, like posters and stuff, banners for other people. Been doing that since I was 17. Started working as a freelancer on my since 18, and been working at it ever since. And kind of went into crypto because I was mainly in photography and video and events. And as you all know, during COVID, that kind of hit the sector really hard. So there weren't as many projects going around, and I kind of made the jump to go full-time crypto, or like I got into crypto around that period, and then I went full-time crypto because I really saw the technology behind it, and I realized this is the future. I really love this stuff. There are so many things you can do, so the potential is massive, and I just jumped in headfirst and started to learn the blockchain, and now we're here.
So the pandemic brought you into crypto here because of all the technology, and so out of one sector into another. Okay, so let's get to Diversify. What is Diversify trying to accomplish? How's it going to change the world? What's it trying to do? Give me the broad strokes here.
We had a previous test project on Binance that went pretty well, actually, but we decided, we promised actually, that we were going to go cross chain, and we were looking into other networks. And one of these networks was actually Fantom. We saw Fantom and we saw, oh my God, this is new. This is pretty good. Looks so promising. And we basically said, hey, this is Binance, but early, and it's better. It's faster, cheaper gas, everything is better. And we decided we're going to do Fantom. And we were going into the Fantom chain like that. And you noticed, okay, not many people from Binance actually know this. It's kind of hard to get into. And we decided, let's make a token that helps people discover the Fantom network. So then we made Diversify, right? Diversify DeFi, basically. And with our token, you can have multiple choices of rewards. If you buy our token, we will reflect you with another token, or like Fantom, or like our own token. You can compound it as you want, but you can also get access to all these partners that we are working with, and we do AMAs with them. We do interviews with them. They can share all their news on our platforms, like our socials or Discord. We will retweet them. Everything to do to help them publish and get exposure, and to get our holders to know their project as well, so they can make
Okay.
a wise decision. Like you said, like, we like to know these people, we like to know these projects, right? What's the
Yeah.
best way to do this? Is an interview. Do an AMA with them. Let the
Yeah.
community ask questions. We ask some questions. We record it as well, and yeah, that's how we try to get exposure. We try to help people. We set up a lot of videos and informative picture tutorials on how to do stuff within the Fantom network, essentially.
Okay. So you're saying you had a concept for a project on the Binance Smart Chain, but you've discovered Fantom, and you discovered
Mm-hmm.
all the advantages of being on Fantom Network: early, cheaper,
Mm-hmm.
faster, all of the above. Then you said, okay, how do we, what can we do to serve the Fantom community? And so you decided to make a coin that reflects many different other cryptos
Yep,
projects on the Fantom Network specifically. Is that
that's
correct?
right.
And we get to choose.
Yeah, you get to choose. So right now we have a lot. I believe we have, let me just do a quick count here. We have 18, 15, 21 projects listed.
Okay.
And these are
So
all vetted projects right now. And we are going to add more, or we can remove projects as we go. Our contract is flexible in that. But yeah, we like to vet them first. But if the community says, hey, we really like this project, can you list it for us? Then we will.
how do you reflect back? Where does the money come from? I mean, like, is
Mm-hmm.
it a percentage, like anytime someone buys or sells, like a kind of safe moon thing, reflect rewards? How does that all work?
Yeah,
Keep it lizard brain for me though, like
yeah.
a
So
little
it's
lizard
it's
brain.
it's something similar. So it's indeed like based on the taxes. So we have a 10% tax on our tokenomics. 5% is going to rewards. This means that's where the reflections are coming from. Then 1% is going to liquidity to strengthen our chart and stabilize it over time. Like the more volume comes through, the more it goes to liquidity, and over time it's like, at first it's gonna go like this, and then it's gonna go like this, and it's gonna stable out. And then 4% is going to operations, and that's 2% marketing and other stuff, and then 2% for just paying people, paying websites, and stuff like that.
Okay. And so and you said the use case of the coin is you have access to a platform that has AMAs with other coins on the Fantom chain. Is
Yeah,
that
so
correct?
the platform is actually we're just doing it on Discord and on our website and stuff, and we're actually still building it out as well. We just want to create exposure in general, right? So people can just come into our Discord, for example, and use that or that to get exposure. They don't even have to buy the token. We're not gonna tell them, hey, buy us. You can just participate, and then you can work from there. And people can just skip us if they want to. They don't have to. But it's a reflective token, so they can just earn Fantom as well for other people who buy in. We're also working on other stuff in the long term. We're going to create a treasury with Diversify, and we're going to use that treasury to invest it and make more profits. We're going to put that money to a move and make more profits, and then we can use those profits to bring them back to holders, essentially, through
Gotcha.
staking pools or farming pools or farming. And on top of that, we also have our NFT line called FantomSquad, which is going to launch this Friday. And people are going to be able to stake those in Diversify, and we're going to use a percentage of the profits from FantomSquad to bring that back with buybacks and holding or staking for
Okay.
Diversify as well.
So essentially, you've got this core coin, which is just the reflections of 10% buy, 10% sell, and then those
Mm-hmm.
split up, right? Like
Yeah.
2% marketing, 2% dev, 1%, all that kind of stuff. Liquidity. So when you have that, do I need that to access any of the discords or the website or anything else?
No, as of now, that's not needed, right?
Okay. You said you had these NFTs, and I want to get to the NFTs. But essentially, what I'm hearing is you're kind of like a safe moon, but instead of getting reflected in safe moon, you get reflected in whatever you choose, right, on the
Exactly.
platform.
Yes.
Gotcha. And so, what's your favorite coin to be reflected back towards right now? What are you choosing?
So this is kind of the problem that I'm having myself, and I'm sure a lot of other people will have the same issue once they start joining the AMAs and other stuff. Is I'm doing all these AMAs, and I hear about all these great projects on Fantom. So I don't know which one to pick. There's at least 4 or 5 that we already talked to that I'm like, damn, this is going to be huge. It's going to pop off at some point. These guys work super hard. They know what they're doing. All it takes is a little bit more volume coming through Fantom and a little bit of marketing on their end, and they're gone, right? They're their next big thing on Fantom. Or they're already kind of big, but they're going to be very big. And so this is something I noticed for myself. I have a few favorites, of course. One of them, which I really like, is I'm just gonna give them a shout out, right? I can do this. It's Tulip Dao. They're like a trader community, right? And what they do is they give some alpha info inside their DAO, and they also have a treasury which they invest, and this is coming back to their holders. And they're just in their Discord the whole day talking about projects, why they're good, what are they gonna do, what new news is coming out, and stuff like that. And I really like those guys. I like the guys on SoulSwap. They're pretty amazing. They're great builders. We have Exodia. We have so many more. Like the community in Fantom is amazing. Like just for the community alone, I would get involved into a project.
Okay.
Like we have users like Slurp as well, and that community is just amazing. It's like that's a whole different story for them, and just like the backstories of some of these projects and where they came from, and the teams in general. Fantom is like a family almost. That's how I call it. Fantom is a family.
Yeah. So am I making the fair comparison that this is a lot like a SafeMoon coin? Do you think, because like they're adding like they add like a wallet, you could add something, you could add NFT projects.
You could kind of compare it, yeah. Okay. But yeah, we're maybe the approach is different from us, as in the sense that we're gonna go for longevity. In the long term, we're trying to lower the taxes and step away from the rewarding. I think it's always going to be a part of it in some way through staking or through farming or something. But like the rewards is like something right now, and we're going to try and build the treasury and go from there.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up, the long term, because this is a concern for me. Like, so I'm looking at SafeMoon right now, and it's just kind of tanked.
Yeah, so don't tell my wallet that, you know, it feels it.
So what are you trying to do? What do you have as a roadmap in the future to say, okay, let's add real value to this coin. Let's see this price, spikes. Like, what is your plan so that doesn't happen to you?
Yeah, so step one is we're building that treasury, right? That treasury can be used to increase our funds and create more staking pools for other users. Okay. And that way we can keep giving back without having to do the same thing like SafeMoon, right? We're going to keep developing stuff. We're also helping other projects. Like right now we're setting up a community within Fantom with like the other projects and our partners, and we are going to collaborate with them as well. And we're building bigger things. We don't want to fight for the same space. We want to build something together, because there is no point in a team of 4 people doing this and a team of 4 people doing this. While you could have a team of 8 people building this.
Of course,
you know what I mean.
Of course,
you can double your manpower, and like even then, if you both get it built, you're still fighting for that same space. This is not something we're trying to do. We're trying to work together with other projects, and this is also something we're trying to do with the NFTs. We're trying to build an NFT community and go from there. We want to do staking for them. We want to, instead of saying, hey, we're a token and we're going to do an NFT project, they can come to us and they can say, hey, FantomSquad, we like your artists, we like your work. Why don't we work together? And then we can we can make the NFTs, and they can then be staked over on Diversify, for example. Yeah. Right. And then they can earn the partner's token in return.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about this NFTs that you're releasing. Are you able to stake them for rewards, or what's happening?
Exactly. There? So to start off with, this is like the initial utility for them. You will be able to stake them for DFI. Then you're gonna be able to stake them with other partners as well, as long as we go on with our partnerships. And then in the long run for the NFTs is the community building part. We're building, I don't want to call it a metaverse, but I'm going to call it a metaverse for the sake of understanding it. Going to try and build a metaverse, which is like kind of like a chat room where people can join and show their NFTs and stuff. And the idea is to have Discord integration. So let's say you're in a voice chat, a bot can check that and see, hey, we're right here in this Discord. And then it's going to pop up on the browser. And you're going to be put in this area, in this lounge and people can see that. And then depending on what NFT you choose or something, there's going to be allocated areas on where you can sit or which Discord. Like the specifics aren't like very clear yet, but the idea is there to build it up so people can have like this community hub or where people can show off their NFTs and stuff. That's like step one there, and we have a lot of other plans in the making. I already wrote out, for example, something for a game, but I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to sell the promise of a game.
Sure.
Everything you buy into for the NFTs is the stake for now. Is the staking, is the idea of community building, and of course the nice art, which is definitely different than most of the art out there. It's also all hand drawn by myself, and yeah, it's like it's a small set as well. It's not something. It's not 10,000 this, 10,000 that, or 12,000 this, or 11,000.
Sure.
So we're doing. We have the full collection is 2,600. With 2,500 on release for mint.
Good deal. So you mentioned a lot about community building as your main goal here.
Yeah.
What does it mean to build a community? What do you mean by that? What are you looking for in a community here?
So what am I looking for in a community? Like a community is pretty hard to build. This is maybe something you realize as well. It's something I really enjoy doing. It's something I've always done. I have my own Discord server, for example, which every day we have ranging 5 to 15 people sitting in a voice chat. I think this is amazing, right? And I think like this is something Fantom Network is missing, is like a general hub or a spot for people to come into to talk about NFTs, talk about projects, because it's right now it's a little bit split up. And we're also even behind the scenes right now, we're building on some stuff to get the developers together, to get the family more in touch.
Got it. Okay.
And
so
yeah, that's why I want to focus on it. I think this is very important, and it's something lacking in the Fantom Network right now, and we want to fill that. We want to plug that hole essentially.
So let's talk about a little bit more about the community, namely the holders of DeFi or Diversify. Talk to me about the whales here. Talk to me about people who hold Diversify. Give me a little confidence that no one's gonna like dump or rug or none of that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So for one, we did a max buy on our pre-sales. So max buy was 45,000 Diversify. This guarantees that there is no really big whales. 45,000 Diversify is not even 0.5%.
Okay.
Right. So there aren't a lot of whales. People could buy in after launch, of course, or they could buy in the public pre-sale and the whitelist pre-sale. So the max percentage would be 1% unless they bought more after. Mm-hmm. And then for the dev wallets, they are all locked. They will right now we're still working on listing them, but the users will be able to track them. You can see what happens in the dev wallets. They can see that they're locked because you can check the transaction log. So all our wallets, the personal wallets from the team are staked. This is something we thought was very important because we do not want anyone starting on their own project. It's your project. And we can earn from the reflections just like anyone else.
Good deal. Good deal.
And so, there is more than, for example, the liquidity is also locked for 6 months. This is something you can check important. on. So you can check this on Cryptex, and we can always make it a longer period as well.
We like Cryptex too. I like those guys at Cryptex. They know what they're doing over there. So that's good stuff. Now, are you audited?
We're not audited, and there's a good reason for it right now, because as a launching project, an audit costs a lot of money. Okay. I'm not sure if you know some numbers, but it can range up to from 10K to 40K.
Oh yeah, right? 40K, yeah.
And that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for a starting project. For example, our starting market cap was 500,000, and our liquidity is 50K. That's half of what we raised. In the pre-sale. So if you have to spend 30K on an audit, and this is maybe my opinion, and maybe someone else will disagree, but an audit where you spend 30K on to get it done it's not a assurance, it's not a guarantee, because there are projects who get exploited with an audit.
Oh, for sure.
There are projects who get an audit before they launch and they get rugged. It's straight up a scam.
For sure. Right. But it offers a little confidence though. You know,
it does offer the confidence. But if what is that confidence to people? It's a hype word. It's a fake confidence. That's my opinion.
Fair. That's about fair. It's not 100% guarantee, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not 100%. Yeah, exactly. So the issue I have with this is they're asking, one, it's a scam. They're asking so much money. And two is they don't reimburse anyone. So let's say they check your contract and it gets exploited anyway. they're not going to go to the holders and say, hey, we're going to give you back your money, or 50% of your money you lost due to this exploit. They say, hey, we checked, sorry, we didn't see it. That's what they're going to say. My bad, we're not responsible. So I'm like, okay, it's kind of bullshit, and we can use that money for marketing. We can use that money to build a new asset or develop something new instead. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're not looking into an audit. We definitely are, because we do think, again, it's important and it's a good marketing ploy. People like to hear, hey, yes, there is an audit. And they have that extra sense of security, maybe. But I don't really believe in it 100% personally, because I've seen many projects that were audited and they still got rugged or exploited in some way.
You're absolutely right about that. Now, is that everything we've talked about? Is this the big scope of Diversify, or is there even more that you got like hidden behind you that you want to pull out and let us know?
Maybe. I'm not sure if I should talk about it, but the team definitely has bigger plans in general to build some kind of ecosystem around other stuff.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Let's put it like this. We had the idea of building a chain ourselves, but you can't jump from, you have to do baby steps, right? So that's like that one of the concepts and ideas we are actually thought about initially, and we're just working to something similar, but things evolve and things change, and we want to work with other people. This is something we wanted to do along the way, and we can't do everything by ourselves. So we want to build partnerships, networking, and go from there essentially, and see where we can push it, right? Which kind of ecosystem can we build around some people? But now we're here in Fantom, and we love the people. We love the ecosystem here. So maybe we don't have to do that, right? We can use something that's already there.
Awesome. Guys, if you are interested in Diversify and you like what Tamchi's saying, check out the links in the description below. Get into their Discord, get into all their other communities, and start talking with everyone. Do your own research here. This is not ever financial advice, but I'm not even sure if that matters. You know what I mean? Like you can make your own choices. If you make a lot of money, that's on you. Congratulations. If you lose a lot of money, you can blame me, but that's still on you. Anyway, Tamchi, I got one last question for you. In a world full of cryptos, why... If there's a cowboy sitting on the fence here, why should I invest in Diversify? One last shot at someone who's on the fence.
Well, if you buy Diversify, one, you're going to get great exposure to everything. You're going to get your reflections right now. You're going to get alpha access if you're a loyal holder, or you buy the NFTs. We're going to make sure you get the best deals on our partners, and we're going to push that for them. So you can come to us and get to them. You can make wise investments through our AMAs and being part of the community in general. I think that's one big thing as well. Like, awesome. Buying Diversify will help you out exploring the Fantom chain, or the Fantom network, essentially.
Awesome.
You can get little moonbacks here. You can get little moonbacks here and a little moonback there. And then when one pops off, you're going to say, hey, I got this through Diversify, through my reflections there. And you're going to be happy that you have little moonbacks everywhere and get that exposure to the network and the projects here.
Good deal. Yeah, I love Fantom. I'm on it, and I love being on it. So guys, check it out. Check out Diversify. Check out all the links in the description. Don't overthink things. Getting good, solid projects. Lizard brains, gorilla arms, diamond hands, cowboys, always right together. We'll see you guys in the next video.